So recently I was asked, how can I do floor 7 for under 10 million coins? And multiple times in every live stream I'm asked what is the cheapest way I can do dungeons. So today I'm going to show you what is, to my knowledge, the cheapest viable F7 setup. Let's go. Now to do this, I'm assuming that you already have some sort of tank pet, and then a livid dagger and a flower of truth, as most people who ask me these questions do already own these. But if you don't, the only thing you really need here is the tank pet and the livid dagger. They fixed the flower of truth, but not really necessary. It helps speed things up. So let's get into building this set. First, we're gonna start with old dragon armor. Now hear me out. Now this set is highly underrated, and not a lot of people know just how good this really is. Now, I had this from way back in the day when I was, well, anon and didn't know how to play the game. So this is my set, but you can pick this up on the auction house. The entire set will run you under 500,000 coins. It's like 475,000 for the entire set. Now, what makes this so good is the full set bonus, so you're gonna have to use the full set, no swapping it out for a Reaper mask or anything like that. The full set bonus says that it increases the strength of growth, protection, feather falling, sugar rush. It's pretty much all of the main enchantments, which, as most of these are related to EHP, is good for being a tank. That's what we're gonna do. We are going to be a tank class. And as tank is one of the most balanced classes out there right now, this is not a bad idea. Also, admins, no, I'm not maining tank. You don't need to nerf it, please. Although I don't know why I'm expecting them to listen to the community. Anyway, we are going to have to put the giant reforge on this. That's because it is the best reforge for EHP. I'm gonna be honest, this is painful. In total, that reforge was 6 million coins for the entire set. 1 million per piece, and then 2 million to buy all of the giant's teeth. Wow, okay. And of course, we have to star it, so there we go, 5-starred old dragon armor. Now, already out of dungeons, we have an obnoxious amount of health, 4,000 health outside of dungeons. At this point, I have as much health outside of dungeons as someone who doesn't know how to play the game and is wearing massive armor. I'd say this is a massive success. But the entire point of this video is to go into dungeons, so here we go. Bear in mind that I am a relatively low tank level. I'm only tank 24, but I am Catacombs 32, so for most of the people requesting this video, I'm guessing that's going to be a little bit higher. Regardless, let's jump into the dungeon. I'm going to be soloing floor 6 because I don't want to do terminals, and it will give us a good enough impression on just how effective this set is at tanking. So with the livid dagger, I'm actually able to swap to the flower of truth to get 100% crit chance there. I don't really know how this works, but it's working, so I'm not going to complain. But the livid dagger is crucial because I don't want to reforge my weapons too suspicious, which most likely would push me above that threshold that I need for 100% crit chance. Also, of course, talisman reforges, but I'm not actually switching to tank. This is just demonstrating a setup, so livid dagger it is. I would recommend getting some crit chance on your talismans and then also putting the suspicious reforge on your weapon. I've done some testing lately, and suspicious and withered do almost identical damage now that strength has been nerfed, so it's a solid option and it gives you crit chance. The one piece of this setup that I am missing is the silk edge sword and the leaping sword. Using these, you can pretty much stun lock a boss, meaning that it won't be able to move. Every time you hit a leaping sword or a silk edge sword ability, there's a 1-second period of stunning. So back to the dungeon run. I knew this was going to be easy in terms of taking damage, but I did not know it would be this level. This set literally takes no damage, as if you put an overflux down, or really any orb, your health will not drop at all. Couple that with a wand of mending, and spoiler alert, I was able to completely AFK the terracottas. But yeah, you don't really do a lot of damage with this setup. But that is fine because you're a tank. You should be playing with other damage classes. You pretty much run around, you follow them, you stun the bosses for them, and absorb all the damage. Tanks are an incredibly good class right now and can make the difference between being able to do a floor and not being able to do that same floor. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I did use the Soul Whip just to make the terracottas go a little bit quicker. It didn't really work and I almost crashed the recording, but I was pretty much just able to stand underneath Sedan and tank all of the damage the entire time. So as a tank set, yes, you will have to absorb your other teammates' damage, but I'm gonna be honest, I was never in any trouble when I was actually trying, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So would you be able to do floor 7 with this? Yes, absolutely. I don't think it's going to be a complete carry, but you might be clowned on if you try to join too high a level of a dungeon party, as you are wearing old dragon armor. So really, the look of the set is the only thing that is the problem here. Functionally, this works insanely well. This could be the most cost efficient out of any armor set, seeing as we are completely ready to go after spending only 6.5 million coins. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Some final things to keep in mind. If you are going to be using a baby yeti, I do not recommend this. You need to use a flower of truth. The blue whale just pairs better with the extremely high health stats of the old dragon armor, and then also using a livid dagger if you don't have that crit chance, which you can get through talismans and the suspicious reforge, also raising your combat level. But yeah, blue whale is the way to go. You will get way more EHP, but you could use a turtle pet and put on big teeth or bigger teeth to get you that final crit chance that you need. You have the built-in knockback resistance with the turtle pet itself, and then it increases your total defense. It's basically the defense version of the whale pet, and you don't have to use a shellman on it. So yeah, I think the catacombs requirement for this set is something like 15. It shouldn't be too difficult, and for something that can get you through floor 7, it's not bad. As you can see, I was able to easily solo floor 6 with this. Yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash that subscribe button, hit like if you liked, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.